Okay, hello and welcome to this video. We are going to talk about what you see here on the screen in this video. It has to be talked about because this is a smokescreen for cutting bus service. And we already know about the Suffolk County Transit bus redesign. But there's one in Queens too, and the goal is the same: cutting bus service and eliminating lots and lots of bus stops, leaving a lot of people stranded. And Riders Alliance supports this, and we all know Riders Alliance is a Wall Street funded, thing that tries to act like they are. Well, they want to help the subway riders, but in fact, they are part of the plan to drive people out of New York City and New York in general. All right, because they haven't done anything about the crime. They haven't responded to the crime. They haven't responded to anything. The only organization that's responded to this is Passengers United. That's right. So this is the only organization that's there for New York riders right now. All right? All right? It's not just because my friend Charlton is involved. It's the truth. They are the only ones standing up for subway and bus and rail riders. All right? They're the only ones. All right? Riders Alliance is full of it. And now they have this on. When I saw this and this was sent to me, I was actually furious. You should have seen the steam coming out of my ears. All right? They have spent money. And this proves these ads are not cheap on so many bus shelters. I think this one's in front of Queens Center Mall. All right? So it goes to show you their Wall Street connections. They have money for this stuff. They have money to fool people and thinking that this Queens Bus Redesign is going to benefit them when this is a cut. This is a service cut. All right? And you have corruption involved because guess what? Guess who manages those bus stops, the ads? OUTFRONT MEDIA. That's right. OUTFRONT MEDIA is the one that manages that. And they have a contract with the MTA. So how is that not a conflict of interest? How is that not a conflict of interest? We already know about the Suffolk County Bus Redesign, this crap here, which Reimagine Transit, right? We all know it's the same damn thing, all right? You've seen the maps. You've seen all the changes with the S62 being eliminated and lots of bus routes being eliminated to basically it's taking away bus service from the less fortunate and giving it to a certain politically connected area of the county. In the southwestern part of the county gets most of the bus service, while the middle part and the North Shore gets screwed. Because it's all part of the plan, of course. Now, let's take a look at this Queens Bus Redesign crap. And the MTA plans on going ahead with this. They plan on finalizing this, believe it or not. So let's go to Pix 11 right now. Let's get the story from them. And here's the story from New York 1. 1,000 bus stops eliminated. All right? 1,000 bus stops. And this is the last time they tried to do this. It was a mess, and now they're trying to do it yet again and shove it down the throats of the people in New York City and Queens, just like they're trying to do in Suffolk County, because it's all part of the plan to drive us out. So we're going to take a look at this Queens Bus Redesign, and we're going to look at the map, and this is a proposed network, which is look at how many bus routes they've eliminated. All right, so let's look at the map here. You'll see here. All right, let's get the actual redesign. They don't even make it easy to find the map. First of all, can I see the map, please? That's the highest resolution copy they can provide for us. All right. You see, they have something to hide. They don't want to make it easy. They don't want to make it easy at all. You can't even find. Oh my gosh, they don't even have a map. They don't even have a map of what. Yeah, they don't even have a map online. I can't find it. I can't even find it. That's the best you could see. But you can see a lot of routes have been eliminated. A lot of routes have been eliminated. A lot of the crosstown routes. And they've consolidated service, it looks like, in a lot of areas, and that means longer walks to your bus stop. So apparently, they don't even have the map online. I download it, and there's no... Let's see. Maybe this is it. They really don't want you to see this. They really don't want you to see this. They don't want to make it easy for you. All right. So this is the. And we've already been through this. I think I was through this a couple of years ago. But this is something Riders Alliance supports because it's all part of the plan. All right. And we're just going to go to the maps here. All right. So they have these priority corridors now that they're going to. So you can see it's similar to Suffolk County's idea. You're basically taking away bus service and giving it to other people. All right. So we're trying to get to the map of what the actual map looks like. You could see that they're making you go through all of this just to find the exact map. Now here's the map. So we're gonna have to zoom it in. So this is the local buses, and they're getting rid of a lot of express buses too, as well. So you can see a lot of the routes are gone. A lot of the routes are gone. You can see, so this is the proposed local bus network. And again, it's very hard to see here. Look at this. I can't even read the damn thing. Seriously? So look at all the bus service they're giving to Jamaica. The southern part of Jamaica is getting a lot of bus service. Look at that. I mean, meanwhile, northern Queens is getting screwed. So you have some routes going to Flushing. But some of the routes are gone. Some of the ones out of Jamaica, I think. Like I said, I don't know the specifics to it. All right, I don't know the specifics to it because I don't live in Queens, so I'm not familiar with the routes there that much. But you can see they've changed a lot of the routes, and they've gotten rid of bus stops, and they've also changed frequency changes. So that may be in the morning peak hours. There may be less frequent buses on some routes. So let's see what we have existing. So let's take a look at the Q12, for instance. All right, I guess minimum frequency 10 or better is existing. 10 or better. So that's the 10 or better. Now 10 or better. So it doesn't look like that changes. But you can see, look at what happens to the Q11. You're gonna have longer waits on that. And what about the Q31? I don't know the routes in Queens that well, and I don't really want to spend too much time on it. All right, so there's some improvements to the 31, it looks like. But a lot of routes don't see improvements, and they see longer waits. Q35, for instance. All right, and again, I don't know these routes that well. All right. But you can see they're going to consolidate the bus service. What at the Q17? I think the Q17 gets messed up, right? Yeah, look at the Q17. They wind up cutting bus service on the Q17. Q17 is packed. So they're going to be less buses on the Q17. That's ridiculous. And I can't even see the Q17 in this map. I mean, this is just... This whole thing is so hard to understand for people. So they proposed interborough routes, express buses. Looks like they're getting rid of some express bus service. QM. So, and I'm not that familiar with but it looks like they are proposing. They have removed existing service pattern and routes such as the exists. All routes that travel on Northern Boulevard and Queens Boulevard have been realigned to the Long Island Expressway. Okay. And then there's less frequent service on the express bus routes too, I think. Yep. You're going to have less frequent bus service on them too. Yep. Individual route proposals. So let's see if we can find the Q17 here. Let's see what they're going to do to the Q17. Again, this is very confusing. They don't provide a simple map or anything. Q17. So Q17 is discontinued segment would be proposed. How can they mess with the Q17? This is exactly what I mean. That route is packed. I've taken that route a couple of times. It's packed, and they're screwing fresh metals. So this gives you some example, around. I think Andy's randomness probably has videos that's going to go over it more. He lives in Queens. He's more familiar with the bus network there. But you can see it's a cut in service. The bottom line is it's a cut in service. People are going to be stranded. All right? So let's play the story from Pix 11 now of this Queens Bus finalizing plan. So they don't really care about the will of the people at all, the MTA. They're going to do this anyway.
The MTA has had 14 of these virtual public
meetings
this spring looking at the comprehensive Queens Bus redesign. They already did some in Staten Island before the pandemic. Some Bronx routes will change. They've gone through the process and will actually change at the end of this month. But some riders in Queens want to have more of a conversation about it. And tonight they've scheduled their own workshop in person. They want to talk. Any change to bus service is always the talk of the bus stop. Riders have their own suggestions, and there seems to be one common request.
It would be nice to have more service out there for everyone.
This is the first major redesign of bus routes in decades. In Queens, the bus is essential for commuters who have fewer subway options. The MTA has been holding virtual meetings this month in each Queens community board. Comments from before the pandemic helped shape this proposal. Charlton D'Souza founded a transit group called Passengers United.
Yep.
They organized an in-person meeting in College Point Monday night, which will also be live streamed.
What the MT is scared of is they didn't want people screaming at them.
Yep.
That's what they're afraid of. They can't control this meeting. And I told them, I said, people are going to voice their concerns. They're going to raise objections. It's your job.
The MTA identified these goals for the redesign based on those earlier comments: reliable service, faster travel, better connections, and ease of use. The criticisms are due to the removal of bus stops, consolidating some routes, and changing some express bus service.
Our role at Passengers United is to help the passengers, give them the information and provide a forum for them to voice their opinions in a fair and objective way.
Alan Rosen is a former director of NYC Transit Bus Planning. He agrees there needs to be a redesign, but questions this process.
What they're doing is they're putting new bus routes in without a shred of evidence that there's any demand. They want to run a direct route from East New York to Sunnyside in order to save money by eliminating overlapping segments along Broadway.
Yep.
That's not how you plan a bus route.
Passengers United expects the MTA to send a rep to listen to tonight's discussion. The MTA says it has done a lot of planning and will continue to review all of these comments and then use that to put together a final proposal, which will have more meetings and review later this summer.
So they should be in person. Why are they all virtual? Charlton, great point. Why are they all virtual? Because they're scared. You remember the last time what happened? People were pissed off. All right? And that they can do it virtually so they can control people. That's exactly right. All right? And there is a very long video of that meeting on Passengers United YouTube channel. I can't play the whole thing, but there are people speaking, some of it virtual, some of it in person. Like I said, I have to watch the whole thing. All right? I'll put the link in this thing. I would like to hear the response from the MTA, though, on this. So Matt Camper, we'll listen to what Matt Camper actually has to say here and Charlton. So we'll play a little bit of this for you now.
We have Mr. Vittorio that's here representing them.
Unfortunately, the audio, it's not very good. I can't really hear it.
Is one that
That's
is
better.
really going to impact a lot of people in Queens. And it's very important that we have a conversation like this tonight. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what everybody has to say, most importantly. And also, I want to say some thank yous again. Of course, most importantly, Charlton, President and CEO of Passengers United, for making this happen, to Jack for all the logistical things, of course.
You don't see Riders Alliance doing any of this, by the way.
Us three, me, Charlton, and Jack, have been working behind the scenes to make this happen logistically with the technology ever since, yesterday. A lot of things have been learned, but, thank you to Jack, to Charlton, and most importantly, thank you to all of you for coming out tonight. I'm looking forward to hearing all of your feedback. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you. Please now welcome Vittorio Bugatti.
Now, like I said, there's a long video, but I want to see if we can find somebody from the MTA that spoke. That's what I'm trying to find. Here's an affected community member speaking. But we want to hear the MTA's response to this, if we can find it. Here's somebody running for public office. I wish I could have spoken, but I don't know the rats in Queens that well. So, let's see if I can find somebody from the MTA. Did anyone from the MTA actually speak? I don't see anyone from... Here's an elected official speaking. But again, I'll link the video. You can watch the whole thing. Oh, here's Andy. All right, let's listen to Andy. Find it here. All right, here we go.
And I'm also a resident of Fresh Meadows, Queens, who lives west of
Fresh
188th
Meadows is getting screwed big time by this.
The main thing I wanted to discuss tonight was a issue with the Q46 bus route, and specifically also with the Q12. So I want to keep my comments brief so that way everybody else gets a chance to speak this evening. First up, on Q46, there is a major flaw. They are planning to eliminate the westbound bus route at Union Turnpike and 185th Street. That is a very big problem.
That's a big problem.
That is the bus stop for the Hillcrest Jewish Center. So that bus stop cannot get eliminated at all. Also, another very important bus stop that is at risk on the Q12 and Q13 at this particular time would be the bus stop in front of YII on Northern Boulevard. So the problem is with YII, there is a bus stop on Northern Boulevard, and specifically I'll give the street at the moment. It is right here, 211th Street. That cannot get eliminated, because if that gets eliminated, that's going to make it a lot difficult for the disabled community to board the buses on the Q12 and Q13.
Again, but they want to get rid of us. That's the point. That's all how the plan works.
So there's plenty more I can discuss. I am not going to.
I really like the way this software looks, by the way. It looks excellent. This is better than the MTA's presentation by spades.
Go further on. So that's all I'm going to say. Thank you very much, and have a good night.
So that's my colleague Andy there, and he's going to get affected in Fresh Meadows there, and he's going to have to deal with a lot of this stuff. So let's see. We have a lot of affected community members here, but we're trying to see if anyone from the MTA actually spoke. I'm trying to look down here and see if anyone from the MTA actually responded to this. And it doesn't look like anyone did. So it's just basically everybody's speaking about this, and I guess no one from the MTA spoke. Oh wait, maybe there's somebody from the MTA here. Or here's somebody from the NYC Comptroller's office spoke, but what about MTA? Anyone from the MTA that actually spoke here? I don't see anyone from the MTA. So anyway, I have the link to this video in the description below, and I'll make a community post too. When I have the time, I'll watch the whole thing, but it really just goes to show you what this is. It's the same thing as this. It's the same thing. It's the same exact thing. It's all part of this plan to force us out. That's what it's all part of. It's all part of the plan. So this is a video that my friend took, Charlton took in Queens, because Riders Alliance is again up to their antics again, and they have to be called out because they are a tool of Wall Street. Make that clear. Riders Alliance is not an alliance with riders; it's an alliance with Wall Street.
Look at this.
Guys, they're about to get in a car, a private car. So they're taking a private car now. They didn't even come here by bus.
See, they don't even take public transportation. They don't even take public transportation.
So they came into our community, and look at this. They came in our community, but they came by bus. By car, I mean. Look. They came in a personal car. They're all getting in a personal car. How nuts is this, guys?
Oh my God.
Normally I don't like to sit over here, but look at this. They're all coming in a car, yo. This is nuts, yo. Look at this. So they didn't even take mass transit to get here. They all came in a car. They're all loading up their stuff in a car. How pathetic is this, guys? I don't want to be mean to them. I kind of feel bad for them today, but this is what I'm saying. They have no respect for their community, and I think some of the people were paid. Yo, that's messed up.
All tool of Wall Street. They're all with Wall Street.
Look at this, guys. Oh, man. So, I don't know what their plan is today, but obviously their press conference fell apart. No elected officials showed up, nothing. And look, they're all getting in a car. I hate to be mean to RA, but look at this.
Well, they deserve it. They deserve it.
Oh, God. You can't make this stuff up, guys. Oh, and by the way, how many subway stations do we have? Is it 468 or 472?
Here, right here.
Getting in their little car. Oh, God. And they're supposed to be riders
car's
alliance.
right over there,
They're
too.
supposed to come by bus everywhere. They're supposed to carry the stuff the old-fashioned way and hop on the bus. Instead, they came in a car.
It really just shows you what Riders Alliance is all about.
Car. How pathetic, guys. How pathetic.
Riders Alliance
This
is
is Riders
fraud.
Alliance for you guys. Riders Alliance. Fraudsters Alliance.
Yep.
These guys. Look at another camera person capture this, but
I wish you could zoom in. It's hard to
volunteers here
see.
from another organization.
But I could sort of make it out.
Is that, guys? For our cab, but you guys. And Betsy makes $65 million, 65,000 she makes. That's right. And have we seen an empty border committee meeting? Nope. So now look at this. Look at this. Can't make this stuff up, guys. Oh, this is nuts.
Unbelievable.
I'm sure they're going to go somewhere else now and give out flyers and stuff. Elected officials around, they want to be mean. Shouldn't Riders Alliance be taking the bus, guys?
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Yeah, they should be taking public
skip on
transportation.
the bus. On the back seat of the bus.
But it goes to show you, they are elitists. They're in their own little world, trying to act like they support transit when they really want to kill transit.
Oh, boy. Support, guys. Why can't they come to Queens and take the E-train like everyone else?
Exactly.
You know, experience the EDPs, the homeless on the subway.
Yep.
As soon as the media left and the electeds left, that's it. They left. This is how they operate, guys.
Yep.
So now they're sitting in their little vehicle. I hate to do this to them, but
They deserve it,
they
man.
make it so easy, guys. Sometimes they do.
They deserve
Oh,
it.
God. You just want to laugh at this, yo. Oh, man. I can't make this stuff up. Now, I don't know if I should go up to them and do video. I don't think so, but that would
Yeah, I would confront them.
Here they go. Here goes Princess Betsy.
She's in her own little world.
Get a little vehicle.
my
Go home to
God.
mommy. I'm sorry, guys. I know I shouldn't do that. But yeah, that's what happened. And some of them are sitting in another vehicle in the back there, I think. So yeah, that's what happened. I think they're going to pass the torch.
So, oh, there's Nice Bus. And you'll note, too, if you can see the Nice Bus there, bold signs now. Nice Bus got rid of, well, that's another subject. Right, so he confronts, you know, now I know, I guess Charlton is a good way of predicting the future. Now I know why he was so mad at Riders Alliance. These people just are a bunch of snobs. They really are. And if I ever saw Riders Alliance, that's exactly what I'd say to them.
With the bus ads, Betsy, you know 1,000 bus stops are being eliminated in Queens, Betsy. 1,000 bus stops. What happens to our seniors, Betsy? You won't even have a conversation with me. Like, that's not right, Betsy. And we're all advocates. You know, we do a lot of work. We're all volunteers, Betsy. At least can you make an agreement that you're not going to support the 1,000 bus stop eliminations, Betsy. I beg you, please, Betsy. Our seniors are going to lose bus stops.
Look at her.
Work with us, Betsy.
Certain
Not against
demographic.
us, Betsy.
Look
That's
at
all
them.
I'm asking you,
Look at
Betsy.
the one on the right.
I beg
She's
you,
smiling.
Betsy,
She thinks
because
it's
if
funny.
our bus stops get eliminated and our community gets eliminated, it's going to be horrible, Betsy. That's all I'm saying, Betsy. Please. That's all we ask, Betsy. Have a meeting in good faith. Because if bus stops are eliminated, we're going to lose everything, Betsy. You won't even talk to me, Betsy. It's like I'm a complete stranger. How am I threatening? I'm being very cordial, nice to you.
You've said you're going to bring Armageddon down on our organization.
I said that to you? Armageddon. I don't even know what that word means.
She's so full
Why
of
would
it.
I say that?
You've said it, and
I was at your event earlier today. I actually
I just
played the
cannot
games
stand her
and spoke
type.
to your team members. All I ask, guys, is that we all work together and please do not support 1,000 bus stops.
Bus redesign. We're talking to riders. That's the whole point of the bus shelter.
Right.
Is to talk to riders.
No, it's
to
not.
Hear from them. Okay.
But
That's what we're doing.
here's what I wanted to ask you. Why is it y'all couldn't put the bus ads to invite people to the MTA meetings? That's what we're trying to figure out, Betsy. That's all we ask. Anyway, Betsy, have a good one. Okay, Betsy.
There you go.
So, okay, guys, I just spoke to Betsy. Betsy did stop. And this is the situation, guys. This is what we had to say. I had to say what needed to be said on camera, guys. And I'm glad I spoke to Betsy, and I'm glad I was able to talk to her.
Yeah, and her silence speaks volumes.
And I think Caitlin, I want to talk to Caitlin and the team, but you see how they try to distract me and then they try to run out? Like,
Yep.
Betsy knows that she's wrong, and this is the thing. And I need to talk to these members and I need to set them straight.
You know what you call people like that? Trust fund babies.
Because what they're doing is wrong to our community. And now look, they're all running. They're all running. I mean, don't run from us. So, hey guys. Hi. So I'm from Passengers United. I know you. I just wanted to say one thing to you, if I may. Please, we don't want 1,000 bus stops in Queens eliminated. Work with our seniors, work with our ADA community. Because guys, we're advocates too. And I think y'all need to listen to the community. You guys are putting these bus ads. What I want to know is how come y'all didn't put these bus ads inviting people to the MTA meetings? Wouldn't that have been a better use of the money? So again, guys, no comment. Everyone's just leaving. So this is how they treat the community.
Yep. There you go.
They can't say anything to us. There's no respect towards the advocates. And this is what's going on, guys. So I had to be here. I had to say something. And I had to make a statement about this. So guys, this is Passengers United. And again, let them go. Obviously, they look at me with fear and contempt, and Betsy thinks like I'm gonna attack her.
I think they're racists. I hate to say it.
Armageddon. I don't even know what Armageddon means, guys.
You didn't say that.
I don't know. So, I'm just making this point. I just had to do this video, and I had to say something, because it's not right, guys. So this is Passengers United. Ali, you're watching, and that's that. Alright, guys. Thank you so much.
Wow. That's all I got to say. This organization is a scam. Riders Alliance. You see it right there. And I think they're racist, too. You notice they're all white. You notice that, right? And I think they're treating Charlton the way they are because he's Indian. All right? Transform transit. Yeah, they want to destroy transit. They have to be called out. I had to get involved in this because they are helping to price people out of New York. They're not looking out for transit riders. They're looking out for the snobs. You know, the preppy white finance professionals, the trust fund babies, the people who can afford to get ripped off by Ubers, taxis, Ubers, and Lyfts, the people who can afford to spend lots and lots of money to live in an enclave when the rest of us can't afford it. We all know it's part of the plan. And we got to fight the plan. Thank you. Thank you to Passengers United for fighting the plan and helping us out and being the only voice for transit riders in New York, the only voice for people of color, the only voice for people with disabilities. They're the only ones out there looking out for people who take transit. Everybody else, they're just serving the snobs. Thanks for watching.